If you were to ask me 9 years ago if that day would have ever happened, I probably would tell you I wasn't sure. I had what would be routine, I would say, pregnancy. Everything was healthy, everything was routine. There was no signs of any concerns for doctors or anything like that. So one morning I was having complications. I thought it was no big deal. I sent my daughter off to her soccer tournament, and they were like, just come in, we'll just check it out and make sure everything's okay. And I came in and they were like, are you sure you're not in any pain, because you're definitely in labor? And I was like, no, we're fine. And within maybe 30 minutes of that conversation, we were full-blown C-sections. So the fear just set in immediately, and that's how it started. That was really our story. We had no knowledge of the NICU at the time. I didn't even know this place existed. I never had these conversations with our doctor. This was not something that was on the horizon for us. I had 2 healthy daughters prior, so there wasn't any history of, premature labor, anything like that. She was 3 months early, 3 pounds, 3 ounces, and we spent about 3 months here in the NICU.
I remember Christa very well. We became, I would say, close in regards to just saying hello and good morning to her and being part of their story. Because that's really what NICU is. We are part of their story, we're part of their labor story. And she was just very supportive, and her husband was here all the time.
The whole experience overall, I think, imprinted what type of fear you can have, but can be turned into peace once you have an experience like this. We as women don't talk about all these things that could potentially go wrong. We talk about the joys and we talk about the baby showers and we talk about the happy things, but we don't ever talk about some things like, hey, if something does go wrong, there is a place where these babies will go, and there's an amazing set of nurses and doctors that will be there for you, and they will support you, and they will become family for you, and they will take care of your baby when you're not here.
Trinity was a little fighter. She was extra spicy, which always bodes them well. And they do very well if they're a little spicier kiddos than the ones that aren't.
She's good. She's good. She's 9. She is a complete STEM kid. She loves gaming, and you would never know she was a NICU kid. Somebody told me that when we first had her, they were like, they grow into their bodies and they look totally different, and that's exactly the case now. She's given her bigger sisters a run for their money. She's funny. She's so funny.
Good. I love my life. I think because I'm older and a lot taller, they're like, you grown too much. So my parents always say, they're like, no, be shorter.
And to see her that big is such a change, right? I mean, she's thriving, and she's a regular 9-year-old kid, right? Who did Girl Scouts and sold Girl Scout cookies and things like that. And to walk out with players to show families that, hey, if this does happen to you, or somebody this happens to, there's a light at the end of this tunnel, and anything is possible, whether it's walking out with a professional soccer player, or going and being an astronaut, whatever it is they want to dream, this is on the horizon for these guys. I think El Camino Health is unique in the way they care for moms and the way they care for families, right? This is whole-centered care. This is whole family care, right? They care about the mom, they care about the dad, they care about the family that's at home. This is what El Camino Health does.